A great issue of ministry is, how do I stay fresh with my preaching and teaching? Welcome to Ministry Monday. I'm Carlton Coon, and I join your life every Monday morning that you will allow me to do so. It's a great question. How do we stay fresh in the pulpit? Well, the key, I believe, is that you have to keep the cupboard full. And that means that you're perpetually working to increase the amount of resources that you have available. My friend Darrell Johns has made the statement a number of times: you're never any better than your resources. If I were to scan the camera around the little office that I'm in today, you would see that it's something of a mess. Last week I talked about ordering our ways. I didn't talk about ordering our office. The office is full of books. It has several boxes full of files that I've just taken out of a file cabinet in preparation of scanning them in where that I have easier access to them. All of this is the product of many years. How do I keep the cupboard full? Well, number one, you never stop studying. Number two, I think it's been effective for me that I read after other preachers. I read sermons. I read sermons from DeWitt Talmage, from Clovis Chappelle, from C. McCartney, G. Campbell Morgan, a myriad of others, including some who are part of the apostolic world that I live in. So I do that. I also am constantly, and I'm in a setting where that someone else is preaching or teaching, I have legal pad in hand, and I am making notes. I can't remember the little treasures that I find along the way or that I hear them say. There are also preachers that I absolutely can get very little out of because I get lost in their process of communication if I'm not making an outline of the things that they're sharing. Later, I take those resources and I put them into an application program called Evernote. Evernote is a treasure for we preachers. It's a treasure for anybody in the business world, actually. You can keep anything. I keep handwritten notes in Evernote. I have sermons that were typed 40 years ago in Evernote. I have material that I gained from other preachers. You're always building your resource package. The other thing that I think is important is to learn to preach and teach using series. Now, what a series does is it gives you a target that you're working toward on an ongoing basis. You're not having to start fresh every week. One of the benefits that some have found in using various forms of literature is exactly this. You're not having to restart. So I encourage you, you can get the cupboard full. Buy everything you can. Buy all of my books, of course. And then buy everything that you can that would put resources into the cupboard and get you ready, because winter's coming. There will be a day when there's not anything growing. You're going to need to reach in and be able to pull some things that you've already gathered and make them applicable and relevant to the congregation that you're teaching and preaching to. You can be relevant, you can be fresh, but you have to keep the cupboard full.